Hi there. I want to talk about focus today. Sue Johnson used to say that the difference between a great therapist and a good therapist is focus. And so, focus is in the middle of EFT, emotion focused therapy. This is a huge part of our beautiful model. And what do you think Sue meant when she talked about focus? I've been thinking about this a lot, um, as I sort of process the incredible contribution that her life has had on really the field of psychotherapy. I thought about, I don't know, just the combination of what EFT is. It's not just about following emotion. It's not just about experience. It's also about focus. And focus with an attachment lens, right? So, in another video, I talked about an attachment or emotion kind of stream. And if you can think about when you start your session and moving through the tango and knowing that you want to have, whether you're working with an individual or a couple, you want to have an enactment that is clear, that is about that person's experience, right? Inside, inner world, in the stream of attachment and emotion. In order to get that very clear enactment, you have to focus the entire session. So everything that comes at you, you're reflecting through the attachment lens. When you repeat, you're trying to only repeat handles that have attachment, significance, and emotion. That is incredible focus. So if someone, kind of says something that takes you off balance, in order to regain focus, you pivot and you go back to the last time that you saw and heard emotion in the attachment channel. So I tell my supervisees all the time, people don't naturally swim in the attachment channel. They just don't. We don't live in the world in this way, right? People are in their heads all the time. They're making meaning so quickly of what's happening. They're usually blaming themselves or blaming someone else, which is a little bit more pathological. But this attachment lens, this non-judgmental stance, everything that you do makes perfect sense in context because you are hardwired to be deeply connected, to rely on others in an emotional way. You're not meant to be alone. All of that is a stream that we have to get people in, and we do that with focus. So, if you like these kinds of tips or kind of reminders of how we can be in this beautiful model, I encourage you to consider joining Superpower Alliance webinars. I'm doing these monthly. They're 1 hour long. It's a subscription. It's only $10 a month. And we practice very specific EFT interventions. And so you get to hear me kind of set the stage and teach a little bit. And then I role play. And then we practice. And you see me practicing with the clinician, and then it's your turn to practice on your own, either with a partner or on your own. And it's so much fun. We're loving it. I would love for you to join me and us Everything you need to know to join is in the description below this video. Thanks.